Well, Forsaken will be getting a brand new update literally today. We will be getting a new Forsaken update on May 14th, but for some people it might be May 15th. This won't be our usual big update. This will focus on changing 2 times slightly, so in a way this will be a patch update. This update will change 2 times. Here are the 2 time changes. Can no longer gain blood or health off of stun killers after 1 second. Stunned killers can no longer take lost health from any source after 1 second. Respawning as 2 time adds half as much of the timer, and dying as 2 times second life adds the other half of the timer. For every 2 time, the helpless and slowness duration on stabs is reduced by minus 1.25 seconds. Alongside with 2 time, we should be getting a few new skins in the game. Sadly, we don't know any of the content in this update, but we can speculate. So remember, everything I'm saying now is just purely guessing. I'm assuming we'll be getting all of the new killer milestone skins, including the Cool Kid milestone skins, the 1x1x1x1 milestone skins, and maybe even the John Doe milestone skins. Guess milestone skins should also be changing in this update. And the big one, the Mafioso redesign might be coming out in this update. Here's his intro. We also got a leak of his new voice.
What's wrong? Lady Luck not by your side anymore? Or sins cannot be forgiven? Let this be a lesson to not mess with the family. Unnecessary, really. Enough. You were in the way.
And of course, some gameplay of the skin.
I see someone in the distance. Airball. Oh yeah. Like.
This update might also include the updated version of the Last Man Standing theme. Maybe the Parlor Gubby skin, and hopefully some emotes for us to collect. Once again, the only confirmed thing is the 2 time changes. The rest isn't. Before we move on to the next update, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the support lately. If you want to see more Forsaken content, feel free to subscribe. I post everything related to Forsaken, not just news. So if you're interested in more Forsaken content, this is the right channel for you. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Next on the list should be Noli. Originally, Noli was meant to come out in February, but we're in May and still no Noli. If everything goes according to plan, we should be getting Noli around the end of May, hopefully. And now a small recap of everything we know about Noli. Noli is an upcoming killer to Forsaken. Here's Noli's intro. And the work in progress winning screen. Noli will have 4 abilities and of course a passive. In his passive, he'll be able to use stamina into the negatives, but the lower you get your stamina, the less you will be able to see on screen. If you reach minus 30 stamina, you will be stunned for a couple seconds. Noli will be able to stab the survivor, dealing 25 damage, meaning a total of 4 hits to kill a noob. Star Driven will pretty much make Noli dash. Hitting a person will of course deal some damage, and you'll be able to use your ability once again. This time though, if you hit the survivor, you'll do an extra 24 damage. If Noli fails to hit the survivor, Noli will get stunned. The implant ability will work a little bit like tap. Noli can put down a bomb, and when a survivor is near it, it will explode, dealing damage. And the final ability, hallucination. This ability gives the survivors hallucinations including visuals, random noises, and even fake damage given. Take a listen to Noli's voice.
Time for them.
7 minutes.
I like it.
Do you actually think you can defeat me?
I could totally beat you in 4 beta.
We also know the full theme for Noli. Here's a small clip of it. And of course, here's some gameplay with Noli.
7 minutes is I like it.
With the Noli update, we should also be receiving a Noli themed map called the Tempest map. Finally, there are already a few skins planned for Noli. This includes the Classic skin, Lizus, Dignity, Toolbox, ASPX, and Spicebush. We'll definitely be getting a lot more skins other than Noli skins, but the main priority of this update will be Noli. Next up, let's move on to updates past Noli. The next update should add another killer called King. The developers said we should expect this guy sometime in April or May, but that doesn't feel right anymore, so this guy most likely will be in the game sometime in June, hopefully. My guess is sometime mid-June. We don't know too much about this guy, all we know is that he originates from Combat Initiation, we know his intro. We also know a bit of his chase theme. And that's kinda it. Here's some gameplay of the guy. And this is also the biggest killer in all of Forsaken. I still have no idea how he's going to fit in small spaced maps. After King's or Noli's release, we should see guest 666 enter the game. Another killer added to the roster. Here's his intro. A few attack animations. And yeah, this killer is going to be more of a beast in a way. Not as big as King, but still really big. We also know that Noob and Guest 666 are related to each other, as shown in the Noob milestone icons. And we most likely will be getting a Noob 666 skin. Speaking of skins, here's a cool Guest 666 skin concept that we might see in the game. Surprisingly, we also have news about the upcoming killer Doombringer. There was going to be a massive update related to Roblox admins. This update would have included 2 new survivors, Clockwork and Stickmaster Luke. Sadly, we barely know anything about the two. All we know is that Clockwork is supposed to have a really cool moveset and that Stickmaster Luke will most likely use a balloon. And in this update, we're also supposed to be getting the Doombringer killer. The killer works in a really cool way too. In a way, he will work like the game freeze tag, capturing the survivors in cages and then the other survivors will have to free them. If all the survivors get captured, the round ends. A really cool mechanic, and I hope they do stick with this. With Doombringer, we were also supposed to be getting the Banlands map, a pretty old upcoming map by now, but the developers have stated that this massive update might be split up into multiple smaller updates, so most likely an update for each character. So in total, 3 extra updates to get, which honestly I prefer a lot more than just one big update. This whole update was planned to come out right after Noli, but they said that Guest 666 might be coming out before this one. I don't really know anymore. This update's kinda in a weird place right now, since we barely know anything about it, but all we know is that this update should be coming out sometime in, I don't know, maybe June, July, somewhere around there. But yeah, that's that. Remember, this video was more of a theory video trying to guess when the next update will be. So most likely, most of the information in this video isn't true, but hopefully we'll be getting these updates soon.